If you followed my channel at all, you'll know that I like immersive games and mods, which also tend to be harder. While there are plenty such mods for Fallout and Skyrim, there is now a great option for Starfield. Want to succumb from food poisoning, get stranded, and run out of oxygen? This mod is for you. In this video, we're going to learn about this mod, which is called Starvival, learn how to install it, how to adjust it to experience it exactly as the mod author recommends, and learn of how the mod is not necessarily perfect. Starvival is a survival mod, so ultimately it introduces survival mechanics. Like real life, you need to eat, drink, and sleep. Even when sometimes I wish I didn't have to do all that. What this mod does really well is that it goes one step further for each of these and adds consequences. So your character will get less benefit from food and drink if they have too much, on top of the new diseases that they can get. As one who likes more medically accurate games and mods, because I am a pathologist, I liked how your character could succumb from radiation exposure on the Mars surface and be affected by wounds with consequences onto your movement and other traits. Developing an infection the instant you were shot by a laser rifle, for example, wasn't necessarily medically accurate, but I appreciated that the mechanic was introduced. Ultimately, there's a pretty fine line in balancing realism and gameplay mechanics. Let me know in the video comments of examples where you think gameplay was more important than realism. There are many other features that go beyond this more basic resource and health management systems. Damage is adjusted so your enemies can end you more quickly, but also vice versa. You can become less sensitive to medkits and caffeine the more that you use them, which can happen in real life. Your ship uses fuel. You can get hurt if you're over encumbered by all of the succulents that you're carrying. You use and can run out of oxygen if you're someplace that doesn't have it. There's just so much to keep you on your toes, and that's what I really like about this mod. Like and subscribe if that's the type of mod that you like. Fortunately, installing the mod is very easy. Just install it from Nexus Mods using Vortex, and it'll get going in your game. You will have to reorder your mod order to ensure that it works as intended, since some users have reported bugs with ship ammo if the order was off. I have the correct order shown here, so just follow that example and you'll be good. It will be automatically activated in-game after receiving your watch from Barrett if you start a new game, or after you take a nap in an existing game. So you have it already now, and you want to ensure that the game is now difficult, but also fair. For this, we're going to go ahead and adjust the difficulty settings of the game. Go to Settings, Gameplay Options. Starvival should be enabled now, but you can double check to make sure that it is. Then set all the difficulty settings to Extreme, except cargo access distance, vendor credits, and sustenance, which are all pretty much balanced by Starvival. While I personally love Starvival, it's not for everyone. Some people may not want all those survival elements or feel that the game gets a bit too punishing, which I could understand. Fortunately, all aspects of this mod can be customized in the game to create your individual experience. There are some other points. Grab jumps with your ship are a little bit more complicated because there's now a timer before you can use it. This can add a few extra steps that may interfere with your immersion. Elite enemies can also be a bit spongy, which was already an issue in Starfield, although that's something that's pretty hard to balance in pretty much every video game. It can also be a little bit easy to lose track of your basic needs until you start to actually have a problem and lose a bunch of your carry weight. Although I feel that's a bit reasonable for a mod that's meant to really emphasize survival and staying aware of what you need to do to take care of your character. Overall, I felt that the mod improved my game, and these points were pretty minor relative to how much additional enjoyment that it brought to my game. Starvival is my go-to survival mod for Starfield, so be sure to check it out and endorse the mod author on Nexus Mods after you've downloaded it and tried it. It's such a great way to enjoy Starfield. I find games a lot more satisfying if they offer a bit of a challenge, and I feel that this mod delivers just that, without making things unfairly difficult. Want more mod recommendations? Let me know in the video comments and I can make more videos like this. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and Starship out.
It's alright. I can vouch for this one. He's Vanguard, true as they come.
And you're someone I should trust? Why?
I'm UC military, retired. Can give you my gene tag code too if you'd like.